All I'm saying is lock in because this promises to be a long one. All right, so this is what I was going through from the beginning of the month. All of the content creators are making videos that, or have made videos that reflect back on 2022, like for the fashion girls specifically, best and worst purchases. And I was going through, I wanted to do a best and worst, but I was going through my purchases and I didn't have a best and worst because anything that I didn't like right out of the gate, I, for the most part, sent it back to the store. So I only kept the things that I really liked, and there was nothing that I thought I liked and I kept, and I found out that I didn't like. So really, all I had was like best purchases, so to speak. So I started thinking, I'm like, I want to do a video of, reflecting back on 2022. So I started going through all of the things that I had purchased. And as I was going through them, I said, oh, I purchased this because I saw it on this content creator, or I purchased it because I saw it on this content creator. And I was like, the influence is influencing. And I said, there it is. So welcome to the first episode of The Influence is Influencing. Everything I'm going to show you is something that I bought because I saw it on an influencer's channel. I know influencers don't like to be called influencers. They want to be called content creators. And I say they, but I am a content creator now. So content creator, I have to practice that because I actually like the sound of influencer. I think it is what it is. I mean, you have influence. Not that that's what you go out necessarily to do. Yes, you're creating. Okay, that's not what you came here for. You came here for the fashion. So the content creators, everything that I'm going to show you today is because I was on someone else's channel. I saw it and I said, add to cart, gotta have it. I wanted to kind of do it where I would pick out something. And if you watch, because I'm fairly new to YouTube and the fashion content, I really don't know all of the fashion girls, but there are a few that I have come across just because YouTube will play their videos one after the other. Now I know how to play what I want to play, but at first I didn't even know how to play. I didn't even know how to use YouTube on my TV. Don't tell anybody that. I just learned last year. So I came across them because YouTube would play them in, I guess, the algorithm. So that's how I came to know them. Now I go to them on my own. Like, I love them. I have to see what they're doing. But everything that you're going to see is because I saw it on an influencer last year and I decided it was something that I wanted to buy. Now I'm going to try to go in order, and that's just for my soul satisfaction and have a little fun. I think the first thing that I bought last year because I saw it on a fashion content creator was, I want to say, was these earrings. And I'm going to grab them. The funny thing is, they're still in the packaging. I've never opened them, and I bought them at the top of the year. Oh, and another thing, a lot of the content that I saw last year was from years past. So the majority of the things that I'm going to show you, I think that the content creators just got them last year, but some of them may be from their videos from the end of, I want to say 2021, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try to go in order. Now, I'll say these earrings. Now, I know you're like, girl, you didn't even open the earrings. So this is kind of an unboxing. And these are from Andrea Iyama. When I saw these on, I wonder, can you guess? I haven't even seen these myself. I mean, I saw them when she had them on, but I haven't seen mine. So I probably had these almost a year now because I think I got them in like January, February. But in any case, I wonder if you can guess who I saw these on and said, oh yeah, I need to find these earrings. If you know the girls, if you know the girls, if you know that fashion circuit, you know. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I'm seeing these. Ah. So this is the earring. There are two in here. Now, if you know, you know. Monroe Steele. That Monroe Steele, when I tell you, that woman ran my pockets last year. Like she ran my pockets. So I called Monroe. I have a name in my head for all the girls that I love. So I call Monroe Steele the Candy Lady. Now, the reason why I call her the Candy Lady is if you grew up in the hood and you know about the Candy Lady, you know, you go to the Candy Lady's house, she could have anything. She had the newest, the latest candy, especially when she comes, she had a banana now laters. You know, you don't always get the banana now laters. So every now and then you get the banana now laters, and the Candy Lady always got the new, like, you just don't know. You looking all over the place trying to hurry up and buy your candy before you go to school because she got the new candy. You don't know if you want the old candy. She got some new boxes, colorful, everything's, you looking all over the place. That Monroe Steele just remind me of the Candy Lady. Like, you don't know what you gonna see when she come on that screen, because her style, although she does have a very distinct fashion sense, her style is she on that. Like she be on something different all the time, and yet it definitely, everything you see her in fits in her style sensibility. Like, I'm never thrown off when I see her with something, even if it's totally different from something I've seen her in before, because I feel like I'm in her head. Like, the girl does what she does. I got these, and I got another pair. So this is the second pair that I bought. I saw her in, I was like, oh, I'm going to need both of those. And this is the other pair. And let me tell you, I'm recalling now because I bought these so long ago, early last year. Andrea Iyama's customer service is really, really exceptional. But this is the other pair that I saw Monroe in, the Candy Lady. Monroe Steele. I had to have it. Every time I saw her, she had on one pair or the other, and I was like, oh, that's it. I gotta have those earrings. And she's very good at detailing everywhere she gets her things from. Okay, so I think that's one of the first things I bought last year. And then, oh, this dress. This dress, I think, came from Nasty Gal. Yeah, duh. Nasty Gal, and also the Candy Lady. Monroe Steele is responsible for this. I saw her in this dress, and I said, oh, I need to go get that right away. I need that in my cart ASAP. And I actually wore this one time, and it is a great dress. It is a, what is that, rib knit. And I just like the cut in, because when you are skinny like me and you need that cut to be right. You need that cut to be perfect, and so that it's not baggy on you. And I really, really like this dress. So you can thank the Candy Lady, Miss Monroe Steele, for this one as well. And okay, all right, let me think. So I would say that this is probably the maybe second purchase I made. Let's see. Now, what was the next one? Oh, let me get it. Next. Listen to me. Listen to me. When I see something that I like, as far as fashion goes, shoes, bags, belts, hats, coats, gloves, scarves, jeans, you name it, and I have a visceral reaction to it, add to cart, let's go. I'll figure it out at home, but I need to add it to cart and let's go. This right here, when I saw this, I said, oh, where do I get this belt? I need this belt ASAP. Oh, so let me tell you, I had a visceral reaction when I saw this belt. The first time I ever saw this Valentino belt was on Janae of Hilo Lux. Okay, I got a name for Janae too. I call Janae the Stealth Bomber, because let me tell you something. Do not play with that girl. So she came into frame and she had this belt on, and I think she had it on in, you know, this belt is reversible, and I want to say, I don't remember the color she had it on in. It might have been a tan or some, or I don't know. I don't remember. But when I saw this belt on her, I said, oh my gosh. Now, the funny thing about this belt, I wore it one time and I probably kept it on for about an hour. I think that the size I ordered is too big for me unless I were to wear it over a coat. So for that reason, I didn't even, when I wore it that day, I didn't even keep it on because I just didn't like the way it felt. And I am probably, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it. I love this belt. Now mine is that the hardware is like a, almost like a vintage looking hardware. But when I tell you I saw this belt on Miss Janae, I said, oh baby, where do I get that? Where do I get it? I absolutely love this belt. But like I said, I bought a size that I think was too big. And because I don't take things out of the box right away when I buy them, I didn't recognize that it was too big until I had had it for so long that the there was no possibility to return it. But I will tell you this, I do love this belt. And what's crazy is I bought this belt over the Loewe belt, and I really love the Loewe Obi. But when I saw Janae come into frame with this belt on, ball game over, ring it up. All right, so that's the Stealth Bomber. Janae just come into frame. And baby, she be having it on. All right, next. These Sunnies, Tom Ford Sunnies. Let me tell you something. I don't have a name for her. I gotta think of a name for her. Miss Brittany, Pockets and Bows. Baby. Baby. When Brittany came into frame and she had these on, I need these and I need them now. Baby, she came into frame and she had these on, and hers were in this black with like a really faint lilac frame. And I said, oh, that's what we doing. Miss Brittany Pockets and Bows, is that what we are doing? And I looked and I searched, and the funny thing is, I couldn't find the ones that she had on. So I saw these and I'm like, no, those are not the ones I'm looking for. But I wanted them so bad that I just said, you know what? Let me just see what they look like. What was off-putting about these was the yellow frame. And now I think that's like the dopest part of the glasses. And it has these yellow shields on the side. I don't know if you can see those. But I said, oh, what? Who? What? And I'm mad because I don't know what I had on one day, but clearly it was like something that was like a burgundy color, and it seems to have stained it a little bit somewhere. But in any case, I don't care. When I saw Brittany with these on, I said, ring them up. So I had to have these. Yeah, the girls ran my pockets last year. They definitely ran my pockets. I like to really put things back. So, how many things was that so far? Because the girls ran me. Then what else? Oh, let's see. What do I go to next? How about we do this jacket? If you know, you know, because I'm going to tell you right now, she is the only one that I've seen on YouTube with this jacket on. Not saying that she's the only one that has it. Well, obviously she's not the only one that has it, because I have it too. But she is the only one I have seen on YouTube with this jacket on. And that is, yet again, the candy lady, Miss Monroe Steele. When Monroe entered frame, baby, with this jacket on, I said, just tell me where it is. Just tell me where it is. That's all I want you to do. Just tell me where I get it. Just tell me where to get this bad boy from. And then I found out it was by a Haitian Italian designer, and I had seen her work so many times before, and just to know that this was by her, I said, oh, let's make that one. Let's ring that one up. Let's get that one. I love this jacket. I just love this jacket. So this is by Stella John by Desigual. And Monroe Steele had it on, and I said, yeah, baby, I'm with it. Let's get it. Add to cart. Let's bring that one home. Yeah. That's what I mean by her. Like, she does it every time. She does it every time. While I'm on Stella John by Desigual and Monroe Steele, the candy lady, I may as well speak about this skirt. Honey, when Monroe Steele entered frame in this skirt and that butterfly top, first off, that butterfly top that she had on, I had a top like that. I don't even want to tell you how many years ago I had a top like that. So it was nostalgic that she had the butterfly top on, and then the skirt. I should do a collection on my skirts, because my skirts, I love a good skirt. I love a unique skirt. I had it next to my coat, so it has a little bit of the fur on it. But listen, this skirt right here is high-waisted. So look, it comes up to right here. The skirt comes up to right under your breast line, and then it has these poofy ruffles. And this skirt, when I tell you this skirt is everything, it's everything. I mean, it's gorgeous. It is a beautiful skirt. And again, this is also Stella John, the Haitian Italian designer. She makes beautiful clothing, and I'm just glad to have a couple pieces. Thanks to Miss Monroe Steele. Okay, next up. All right, next up, this lipstick. It's actually the lipstick that I am wearing, and it is called Rose Mexico. This lipstick I saw on Monica, and her nickname is Moni or Moni. I think it's Moni. In any case, love her. Now, my nickname for her is the tenured professor, because she is going to give you the details, the specs, how something feels, the weight. She gives you so many details. I love her. I mean, I feel like whenever I turn her on, I'm about to be educated about that item, and in such a way that it really, her education and the information that she gives you about the products almost seems like it's commensurate with every dollar you spend. It's like she's going to tell you why. The information that she gives you is going to help you understand how every dollar that you would spend on that item makes sense. It's just, she's amazing. Yeah, she's the 10-year professor. But I saw this lipstick on her one time, and I don't think she said where she got it from. And I'm like hanging on to every word. I'm like, please say the name of that lipstick. I guess someone had made an inquiry about it and thought it was beautiful. So she came back on another vlog and she said, oh, you've been asking about the lipstick. This is what it is. I was like, yes. And at the time, I didn't know how to ask a question or go in comments. I still really don't in any case. Yeah, I do know now. But at the time, I didn't know how to go in and ask a question, or anyway, I didn't know how to do that on my TV. So long story short, this is by Sisley, Sisley, and again, it's called Rose Mexico. When I saw this on Monica, I said, girlfriend, it looked so beautiful on her. So beautiful. I knew I had to have it. Love her. All right. Next up is this. Now, this right here, this came from my girl, Tashara of Politics and Fashion. Baby, I call Tashara the sensei. She is going to give you pillars, and she is going to give you diction on diction on diction and articulation. And she's just dope. Like every word I could listen to her all day. I hang on every word that comes out of her mouth. I never want her vlogs to end. And when she does that deep swallow like that, she about to tell you something. She about to tell you something real good. Like I love her. I love her. And she is known for white toenail season. Well, there's something about her that resonates with me. I think it is the church girl, because the way she talks, we know she's a church girl. I know she's a church girl. And also she has that Southern appeal with this like dope. She just dope with it. Like, I just love her attitude. In any case, she had on a fit one day, and then she pulled out this bag. And this is a purse. She pulled this puppy out, and I don't know if she was holding it like this, or if she held it like this, or if she held it like this. All I know is the sensei said, you can go get this from Target. I said, say less. I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to Target right now. I mean, right now. Because I knew once Tashara said that, and especially because she was looking so dope in the fit that she had this with, I said, if I don't go now, I won't get this bag. And sure enough, I walked in. The bag was in there. Wait, no, is that this bag? Yeah, I think I left and I went to Target, because there's another one I ordered online. But this one, I think I went in store. Either way, when I saw this, either I went online right away or I went in store right away. And I think I went in store because as soon as she said it, I looked it up and it said there was one in the store near me. So I went to pick this up. I've already worn this. You can see this on my Insta. Like, I wore this with one of my kimonos. Baby, it was a hit. It was a hit. I wore this with the Tom Ford glasses that I told you Brittany had me all strung out on. And this, who? I love this. This is really a beautiful bag. Even if you just like, let's just say you just roll it up like that and you just carry it. You just carry your bag, you know. Just a little something, something. Yeah. Tashara, she dope. She dope. Love her. All right. By the way, I'm Yo-Yo the House Lady. Thank you for stopping by my channel where we don't do bucket hats, kitten heels, and it used to be dad sandals, and then this happened. This is why you never say never in fashion, because I am going to tell you, I have a hard, fast fashion rule. And people say if you love fashion, then you never make a rule because it's bound to be broken. So true. I'm a hold firm. I'm going to be steadfast and I'm going to hold firm on bucket hats and kitten heels. But I was more against these than I was against those. And that is dad sandals. I thought and still think they are the ugliest shoes known to man. And yet, here we are. I had to do it. I had to do it. Now, this is not going to happen with bucket hats and kitten heels. But these dad sandals broke me down. They broke me down. So let me tell you who influenced these. And I call her the apostle. And that is Karen Britchick. Let me tell you something about Madame Karen Britchick. The reason why I call her the apostle is Karen is always going to be one of the dopest girls on the block. And the reason for that is she has her ears and her eyes to the streets. She's always in the streets. So she always going to be popping on like just the hottest street style. And I'm going to tell you, I've only seen dad sandals on a couple of people that made me want to go cop them. And that is a fact. Like 2 people. That's no exaggeration. I am saying that literally 2 people. And the 2 people that I saw them on, I went and bought those dad sandals. And anybody who knows me and knows anything about what I like in fashion, they know I hate dad sandals. And I'm going to still say I hate them. And yet, Karen Britchick had these on. And I said, it was like I was looking around my room. I was scared because I'm like, oh my gosh, I like a dad sandal. Like I gotta buy this dad sandal. Baby, I had to have them. And while we're on dad sandals, yeah, I did it again. Oh, I don't know if I told you who these were by. These are the Arizona Love. I wonder if they have this style up here. Double ankle pearl. It's called a double ankle pearl, Arizona Love. I didn't even take these out of the bag. I just opened it, saw they were in there, and I've never worn them. So, I mean, but I'll get it doesn't matter to me if I haven't worn something. I know I'll get around to wearing it, and I know when I do, it's going to be dope. All right. That brings us to our next pair of dad sandals. I couldn't believe it myself. So not only do I not like dad sandals, and I keep saying that, but obviously I like them because I bought them. But I just thought at one time they were like the ugliest shoes. I couldn't understand it. It just didn't make sense to me. Well, I saw Karen Britchick, the apostle, in Arizona Love sandals, and I was like, yeah. We need those. And then this right here happened. And this is when I knew you never say never in fashion, because the price tag on these, for it to be something that I said in all of fashion I would not buy, and I bought with like instantly. I saw them and instantly I bought them. I had to do it. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I don't even like dad sandals, and I know these are mean. Listen, let me explain something to you about this Celine dad sandal. It's just what exactly? I don't even remember what I wore these with. But what I do know is they hit like no other when I wore them. They were gorgeous. I love them. I saw these on This That Beauty, Felicia Walker. I saw them on her. Now, my name for her, the illest. Like just on her regular, casual, everyday, she just ill with it. Like the girl dresses hard. Hard. And I saw these and I said, I guess we like dad sandals now. Well, I had already purchased the one pair that I saw Karen Britchick in, but I kind of danced around that. I was like, is it really a dad sandal? I don't know. Okay, yeah, maybe, kind of, sort of. Not really, but yes. But those Celine's are dad sandals. And when I saw them on the illest, This That Beauty, Felicia Walker, I was like, you could go ahead and ring those up, and that's just gonna be that. I actually hid them from myself so I couldn't return them. Yeah, it gets that bad. But while we're on This That Beauty, Felicia Walker, the illest, I saw her in these on her Insta. And this is one of those things, if you know, you know, if you grew up in the hood trying to wear a label and the only thing you could get was the little gator, when you got the gator, the gator was gatoring. Then you know. These right here, that's just some old school dope-ish. You gotta style it just right. And she did. She did. When I saw them on her, immediately, I gotta have them. Gotta have them. If you know Lacoste, you know. If not, anyway, had to check out on these. I love these. Yeah, I mean, I just love them. Just a pair of sweatpants. Plain old sweatpants. But it's that ribbon down the side, that bright green pop. And you know it's your gator. Even if your gator don't show when you wear it. I mean, it doesn't have to. You got to get it on the side, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's just the contrast and the green ribbon and the nostalgia. And, had to have it when I saw it on her. Now, this is another thing that was inspired by the apostle, Miss Karen Britchick. And again, I say apostle because she's in the streets. She goes out to the people. She talks to the people. She is inspired by the people, and I think she inspires the people. I can imagine that if you think you're going to run into Karen Britchick, putting on your dope-ish. And I mean, you're probably dope anyway. But just to know that she's out in the streets and she's interested in what you have on. And chances are, if she approaches you, you have something that's so eye-catching. And I'm sure she can only do a certain amount of people. So she probably misses some people. I'm sure she can't get everybody. But if you have on something eye-catching to her, then it's highly likely that you have some passion about fashion, the way you put your stuff together. So that's why I call her the apostle, because she's in them streets going to the people. But this I saw on her from Hanifa. I haven't even opened it. I haven't even taken it out of the bag. And that's why I wish I was proficient with editing, because I could add the picture. You know, people say, oh, you see it right here. I really wish I could go back to this video at some point and like add it in, but I haven't even taken this out of the bag. All I know is she had on this orange Hanifa set, and it's like a cold shoulder, but it was the pants. It was the pants that I saw. When I saw these pants under that, I said, oh, ho, ho, ho. I love a good pair of pants, a beautiful trouser, and that's what I felt like this was giving. Now, this is, oh, wow. I didn't even, yeah, this is a lot. Oh, this is gonna be, let me tell you something. It's hard for me to show you exactly how this works. But what's real cold about it is that there's a pocket to it, and it's a one shoulder situation. So it goes like this. This isn't doing it justice, which is a shame. But I don't know if you can go back to Hanifa's website and see this, but Miss Karen Britchick had this on. I said, oh, that's what we're doing. And like I said, I haven't even put this on to see how it looks on me, because I don't really care. I feel like the way it's cut, the way it looks, the way it hangs, it's gonna be beautiful. There's not even a question of whether it's gonna be beautiful or not. So that is courtesy of Miss Karen Britchick, New York City Streets Fashion Apostle. Here's yet another. If you see this, you know that this is from Something by Sanji. Let me tell you, this is the first time I'm even taking this out of this bag. But this is the paper bag skirt. Now, I want to say I may have gotten this in the end of 2021. I haven't taken that out, but that's the paper bag skirt. I already know it's going to be dope. I already know. I saw Sheer Monroe in these paper bag skirts. Something by Sanji. You know that? I said, I'm going to need that skirt. And like I said, it came in the mail. I just opened the package, you know, the outside package. But this is the first time I've even taken it out of the bag. So, and I don't worry about those things. I'll get to it. I don't care. It could be the end of this year that I get to this skirt. And that's fine with me. As long as I know it's in my wardrobe. All right. We've been here for a minute, but the influence is influencing. Did I say that's the name of the episode? And I'm going to make it a series, because I actually have some more things, but the reason why I'm not putting them in this video is because I actually ordered them on the 1st of January. So I'm like, okay, no, I gotta cut somewhere. I was influenced, or I saw it on a content creator last year, but I didn't find it until January 1st. So I said, okay, that'll be my determining factor. I'm going to cut right there. That'll be the barometer. So if it didn't come in, I mean, if I didn't order it by the 31st, then even if I saw it in 2022 and I just purchased it this year, it doesn't matter. I just had to cut off somewhere. So I'm going to make it a regular series called The Influence is Influencing. And this is episode 1. So as you can see, the influence is influencing. I have more things. I don't know how many things we've gone through so far. I'm trying to, oh, how could I forget this? This hat right here. This hat right here. This. Oh my gosh. When I tell you this is a beautiful hat, you can see how I wore it over on my Insta at Yo-Yo the House Lady. Let me tell you, this was influenced by Alicia from 10 Ways to Wear It. I don't have a nickname for her yet. I had to think of what. It's not even I think of something. She inspired, whenever they inspire me, I'm like, oh, she's this. Like Tashira, when she start giving you pillars and 10 tips and honey, sensei. That Janae, when she enter the screen, she already know. She already know. She be like, hi, queens. But what she really saying is, I didn't come to play with you at all. Anyway, back to Alicia. Alicia put this hat on. And all I could think when I saw Alicia in this hat is, sis, please don't miss. Please tell us where you got this hat from. Please tell us where you got this hat from. The moment I don't know if she said it, because I didn't know how to go to the description. Like, I just started learning how to go to the description box to find what, because I would always hear, oh, it's linked in the description box. I'm like, what is this description box? I don't know if at the time I bought this, I finally learned how to get into the description box. I don't think so. So I think she must have said it. But she said where she got this hat from, which I think was Nordstrom or, she said it was Brixton. And that was all she needed to say. I said, oh, that's going to be mine. So I think this was maybe like the first quarter. Anyway, when I saw Alicia of 10 Ways to Wear It in this hat, baby, that was a checkout. Add to cart checkout. But here's the thing. Since we're on hats, this is super important. All right, this is covered. The bag is covered in a little dust, but I've never taken this hat out. Let me tell you something. I got this hat when I first started watching YouTube for like fashion content. And I saw Monroe Steele in this hat. But she had, hers is in like a rose kind of, almost like Adobe rose kind of color. It's like I couldn't breathe. It's like she looks so beautiful in the hat. And the funny thing is, this is what I love about her. She had the hat like rolled up. Let me take it out of this plastic. I've never opened it. And I bought this. I want to say I got this one at the end of 2021 because that's when I first started, getting into fashion content. Let me tell you something. What was so dope is that when she wore the hat, she wore it like this. She wore the hat with like this side. I can't see myself. So she wore the hat, but the side was rolled up like this. What's so dope about it is, this is the way the hat comes in the box. So it wasn't that she styled it that way. It comes in the box rolled up. But what was dope about her is that she recognized that the roll on it, the way it was packed, was dope. She didn't unroll it. She just, because you can, it's flexible. So you can unroll it and just have it hang like a floppy. But she kept the roll in it and wore it that way. That's when I think that's one of the first videos I ever saw, if not the first video I ever saw of Monroe Steele. And I'm telling you, she captured my fashion heart, because I'm just thinking maybe she rolled her hat up, or how did it, I don't even know what I was thinking. All I know is I needed that hat. And I'm telling you, when she said, oh, I got this hat from Forever 21, I said, what did you just say? What? So I'm on Forever 21 and I can't find the color that she has. But then this one became available because I kept checking. Baby, when I saw this hat right here, as a matter of fact, it looks like it has some sort of bend in it. I'm gonna have to maybe pack it. But when I saw her in this, captured my heart. I said, oh, I gotta have it. And she's real dope. Like, who is this girl? Who is this girl? Okay, I just have one more thing and a couple honorable mentions. These boots, Nasty Gal, Monroe Steele, you already know, the Candy Lady. Saw her in these, knew I had to have them. The problem is I ordered these and I don't know what happened. I don't know if I wanted them so bad that I ordered them in a size 9, or I ordered them in a size 8 and they sent me a size 9. Either way, this is a size 9. So, and I just don't wear a 9, so I don't know that I'll ever even wear these, which is unfortunate because it really is a gorgeous brown boot. But I saw these on Monroe Steele and I said, yeah, add those to cart. Now, here's another pair of shoes that I bought because of Monroe. Now, these are not the Bottega. They are Marc Fisher, but I kept seeing her in that braided style. I think this is a beautiful color and I love the braiding on these. So I just grabbed these from Nordstrom Rack. I would always see her in the different color ones, like white, black, and I think she had like a tan or something like that. And I just thought I liked the way they look on her feet. So I said, well, these kind of look similar, so let me just grab these. So I grabbed these. Oh, before I get to the honorable mentions, this is another item that I saw on a content creator that, when I tell you I love that girl, and that is the Miss Peyton Marie Charles. That's a bad girl. And I saw this on her, and by no way, shape, or form is my figure like hers, but I still thought it would look cute on me. I love the way it looked on her because of her figure, but I still felt like, I'm gonna try this. Now I call Peyton Southern Comfort because I know when I turn on her vlog, I'm gonna laugh, maybe cry, maybe talk out loud. I'm gonna sing, like everything. I love her. And I just feel like I get all the feels from her vlog. So that's why I call her Southern Comfort. But she had this on. And this look, honey, she had it on. And I said, oh, I'm going to need that. So hopefully, I don't know what I'm going to make this do, but I am. This is my first time taking it out of the bag. So, but I saw this on Peyton Marie Charles. And I said, yes, sis, wear that. And so I had to add that to cart. And it's like a open vest on the side. And I love the way she wore it. And I'm sorry I forgot where this came from. And their tag, is there tag on the bag? Let's see. No. I don't remember where this came from, but I saw it on Peyton Marie Charles and I got it because she looked absolutely amazing in it. I said, yes, sis, I need one of those. All right. We are coming to the end. I know this has been a long one. And my hope for this video is that I can, once I learn how to edit, I can go back and redo this same video, but put the pictures next to me of the photos that I saw the content creator in. And that way you can, you know, see what it looks like. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. But that's what I desire to do right now. Now, I have a few honorable mentions. So, this coat. Now, this coat, I didn't see this coat on anyone. I didn't see this. This is a faux Mongolian lamb. I didn't see this one on anyone. And besides that, I had a coat just like this that was like a brownish gold probably 20 years ago. But I got this because of Karen Britchick, and I'll tell you why. She had a lady, this is when I first saw one of her vlogs. There was a lady that came on that had on this beautiful coat. And the coat almost looked like it had like these glass paillettes on it with a big fur collar. And all I could think was, my gosh, that's a beautiful coat. She was doing what is everyone wearing in New York City, or what everyone is wearing. So the lady, I don't know if the lady said the name of the furrier, or if she said, or if she showed her tag. I don't remember which one it was, but I immediately started looking for the coat. I wanted that coat so badly, but I couldn't find the coat. And I think somehow I finally found the furrier that made the coat. But when I went on that furrier's website, I didn't find that coat, but I found this one, which is Donna Sellier's Fabulous Furs. All of her furs are faux furs, and she's been at this for, I think, 15, 20 years, if not more. So I'm sure she is a staple in New York City, one of New York City's treasures as far as, you know, coat makers go. So when I saw this on the site, I had to have it. You can see how I styled it over on my Instagram. I think the only things in this haul that are on my Instagram are probably this coat, the hat that Alicia influenced me to buy, and what else? I don't know. I don't recall. But in any case, this coat, by way of someone who was in her vlog, definitely the apostle, Karen Britchick. She definitely is the reason that led me to this furrier's website in the first place. And I am forever grateful, because they have some beautiful faux furs. And, you know, as we try to get more conscious and more responsible, it's just a great way to go as far as furs go. And I'm not being preachy, because I have not totally given up furs. I haven't bought anything real in a very long time. I do own real fur, and I am trying to steer clear of furs. I think I mentioned that before. But anyway, so we can give credit to the apostle for this one. And the next honorable mention is this oversized blazer from Zara. Now, the reason why I bought this, and I bought this early this year, but another one of the first influencers, content creators that I ever saw was Ami Song. And I saw her on, she was on Amazon Live or something like that. And she had on this oversized blazer. And she said, oh, I usually wear this if I'm traveling or like through the airport or something to that effect. When Ami put that oversized blazer on, I'm like, hold up. I need an oversized. I mean, it looks so good. And I think she had on, it wasn't anything formal. She might have had on like sweats. I don't know what she had on, but it looked so good. I was like, it's a must. Like, it's a must. I'm going to need an oversized blazer. And that's how I ended up with this and it's not oversized. I just bought it larger. You know, it's not made as an oversized blazer. But I just decided that this is something that I wanted to buy. Once I saw it on her, I was in love. She is, like I said, one of the first people that I ever saw. I don't have a nickname for her, but I should have one. I don't see her that much. I wonder why. But in any case, yes, Ami Song. And this, the creme de la creme. So I mentioned her earlier. This That Beauty, Felicia Walker, the illest. This is a moment. Like let me tell you something. When I saw this on The Real Real, let me tell you about The Real Real. The Real Real is the real deal. I have been consigning with The Real Real probably since 2012 or 2013. But let me just say this. What's crazy is I never looked on The Real Real for this item. I saw this jacket on This That Beauty, Felicia Walker, probably more than 12 years ago. And ever since I saw it on her, I wanted it. What's crazy is it was online. I said, okay, there was one more left. Because I had searched and searched and searched, and I finally found one. One left in my size. So I was like, okay, cool. I was going to sleep. I was like, I'll just get it as soon as I wake up. I don't need to tell you what happened. I don't know what I was thinking, because I've been a shopper since I've been knowing how to shop since I was 5 years old. So the fact that I wanted that jacket as bad as I did, I saw it in my size and it was on sale. And I said, I'll get it in the morning. There was something terribly wrong with that, but I digress. So something, I don't know what it was. I had looked for this jacket for years. Just last year, I think November, it occurred to me, let me look on The Real Real for this jacket. And baby, the jacket was there and it was in my size. And not only that, there were two. And I bought both of them. And I'll tell you why I bought both. It's not because of my obsessive compulsive shopping personality. It's not because of that. But this is the jacket. Now, if you know, you know. This is the trench. This is the Griffin or Griffin, however you want to pronounce it, candy dot, hence the arms. Or here are the arms, hence the name Candy Dot. Candy Dot trench. I have been wanting this trench coat for, let's just call it, it's safe to say 13 years. It's safe to say I have been wanting this for 13 years. And I went on The Real Real, who I have been consigning with since about 2013, and never thought to look on there for this jacket. And then I did. And the condition, I mean, it's delicate now. It is delicate. But just the beat in my arms. What? Baby. Now, you know the influence is influencing if I had not been able to get this coat off my mind for almost 13 years. When I tell you This That Beauty, Felicia Walker is the illest, she goes hard. The girl can dress. I mean, all the girls that I've mentioned today can dress. But baby, to want this jacket for as long as I did and to get my hands on it. Who gonna check me, boo? Oh my gosh, like, this is the commencement ceremony. Because you already know. You already know. With a big scarf and a wicked pair of gloves and just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Let me tell you, the real, it really is that place. Like the stuff you thinking you may never see again, the real. The real is the real deal. But anyway, yes, I saw this trench coat on her easily 13 years ago. And I said, oh, let me just say 10 to be on the safe side, but I think it's about 13 years. Sweetie, we got it. We got it. And it's just in such great condition for it to be so old. Man, this was a Vic right here. It really was. So I'm real happy about that. And I do have to be careful because the candy dots are delicate now. And you know, they'll fall off potentially, you know, if they're handled too roughly, but I don't even care. Like, I don't even care. So this is the brand. Anybody who knows, this is just, I can't even explain how I felt when I saw this on the Real back in about November. I think that is everything. I hope I have successfully held my stomach in as much as humanly possible the whole time. Not so sure, but in any case, this one's going up. So that is everything. And I'm real excited about this new series. So this is The Influence is Influencing, episode 1. I don't know what today's date is. I've decided it's January. Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Monday, January 23rd.
Okay, so it's Monday, January 23rd. And I think I'm going to do this once a month. Yeah, I think once a month would be, or maybe I should do it bi-monthly. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'm excited about this series for my channel because it does a couple things for me. It causes me to commit to a certain type of content every month, and hopefully it's something that you'll enjoy. I mean, I'll be thinking it through and find ways to make it exciting. Maybe we can kind of guess who influenced what. But I'm excited about the series and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Again, it is Yo-Yo the House Lady, where we don't do bucket hats and kitten heels, but we do dad sandals. Thanks for watching.